Oh, g'day. Oh, look, I was just watching a fish jump out of the water over there. Just out here, down on the beautiful warm lake. Now, I've got my crew with me, and we're just having a bit of a moment just to stop and drift and just go with the flow, very literally, and just watching the fish jump out of the water. And just taking a look at the animal kingdom, the living universe in which we were born. And just taking a moment to appreciate it and be grateful and be in a state of gratitude and feel gratitude for what I've got and for what I don't have. Let's take perspective that, there's a very highly populated part of the world, but there's no one out here on this lake. I get it all to myself. Little Johnny would like to say hello. I just thought, you can just have a moment. Maybe you can hear the wind on the microphone. You'll see the reflection on the water. We see the movement on the water. We can see the stillness. We see there's constant movement. The dogs are still, but they're constantly moving. Constant stimulation. But we can still have moments of finding stillness. That which would drown us also supports us. Good flathead in this water. Catch yourself a dozen of them in no time. Boxers don't mind being in the boat. Remember, he's not real keen about it though. It's their first time out in the boat. But then they'll be itching to come again. They're loving it. We just take a moment to appreciate all that we know and all that we don't know. All that we've got and all that we haven't got. All that we've been and all that we haven't been. All that we're gonna be and all that we're not gonna be. So we can just appreciate the direction that we've got, the movement, the flow and the momentum that we've got right now, even though we seem like we're going nowhere in life. We can recognise we seem very still, but we're going nowhere. And when you got the wind blowing over the water and you haven't got any propulsion, you got the current going against you and the tide, it seems like you're going nowhere and it's impossible to get anywhere. But suddenly you find yourself on the other side of the water. Suddenly you find yourself looking back and seeing that there's momentum and seeing that you're not over there. We were literally just thinking that. We were over all the way on the other side of that lake there. And suddenly we're over here. And that's how life is. That's how the sky is, that's how the trees are, that's how the water is, that's how the boat is, that's how the wind is. That's how life is. That's how every leaf on every plant that you can see over there is. That's how every bit of hair on each of these dogs is. That's how our teeth grow. That's how we are. We can just be grateful for that, can't we, for a moment? Just for a moment. Hey, Boxer, what are you doing? Don't do that. Beg pardon, mate. Don't be chewing that, Boxer. Don't you dare. And stop moving around the boat. Elvis, stop moving around the boat. We're taking on more and more and more water all the time because the Elvis keeps moving around. And for that, I'm grateful. Alright, just a moment I thought I'd share with you. Have that one for free. Cheerio.